Hi, everybody, adults and kids. I hope that your day is going well and that you've had a chance to do some schoolwork and that you are enjoying being able to review and talk about some of the tools. Today's tool is the personal space tool, and this one's really interesting during this time when we're at home. The personal space tool says, I have a right to my space, you have a right to yours. And the reason I think it's really interesting right now is because of this concept of social distancing. Kids, I don't know if you know that that is not a phrase that adults were used to either. Even when we just were back at school, people on the news and scientists and doctors started using that phrase to help us understand that we need to spend some time farther apart than other as usual. So right now, our sense of personal space is even different than it was before this virus. When we were back at school and we talked about personal space, we used the symbol of putting your hands together and then outstretching them all the way around you and bringing them back and kind of creating a semicircle, or you can imagine, of course, a circle going all the way around you as being your personal space. And again, right now, when we're out in public and not with our own families, we've been using the rule of about 6 feet, which is definitely bigger than this size for staying distant from people. When we are when we're at school or during this time, it's important to remember to pay attention to how you're feeling inside about your personal space and how other people are feeling. So again, it's a chance to use your empathy tool. If people are too close to you and you're feeling nervous or uncomfortable with that, some of the things that you might want to say are, oops, you're a little too close to me, or could you please step back a little? And I've noticed that in this time of social distancing, people sometimes will say that. They'll put their hand up and say, oh, remember 6 feet. Another one is you can just say, please don't stand so close to me. Or you could say, I'm not comfortable when you're that close. Could I get a little more space? There's two parts of this. One is feeling comfortable enough to say those things to other people, whether they're friends or people you don't know. The other is if other people say those things to you, to make sure that you respect that they're asking you to step away and they need a little more space. So personal space, again, usually our symbol is like this and kind of gives you a circle around your body. Right now, during social distancing, it's a little farther away. It's more like 6 feet away. But I think the big important thing is to remember to pay attention to how you are feeling and how other people are feeling. Adults, I would really encourage you to talk with your kiddos about different times when you have felt uncomfortable or needed some more space, or different times when other people maybe have asked you to move away. And that the core of this really is paying attention to how you feel inside and having the courage to speak up when you need a little more space. I'm going to be sharing during the read aloud today this book called Personal Space Camp, which is really a funny one because this character thinks that he's going to space camp because he was really interested in everything to do with space. But really, his teachers and the principal are trying to help him learn to give personal space, stay out of people's space, and not quite get so much into people's space. But it's a funny version of how important it is to keep personal space. So if you're interested, you can listen in on this. Okay, I hope social distancing is going well. I also hope that among people that you're close to, you give lots and lots of hugs.